Ciao Ma, che facciamo oggi?
Oggi facciamo le gambe di maiale soup.
Yay, ok.
And
E che te bisogna?
le gambe di maiale vanno messe.
Yeah, ok.
And onions, cabbage, potatoes,
Okay.
carrots, beans, mixed beans, and some Italian season there. And then the salt and pepper.
Yay. And then we're going to put it all in about a 7-quart pot.
Mettiamo l'acqua a bollire.
So we're going to boil the water.
And when it comes to a full boil, we put the gambe di maiale.
Okay.
And then we add the beans. And then we add the potatoes and carrots. And then we slide the onions. We got the tomatoes ready, and we slice the Savoy cabbage.
Savoy cabbage we got.
Yeah. And then we put them all together, and we let it simmer.
Simmer all day.
All day.
Yeah.
And then this is good.
Okay, so let's get started.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just washing the potatoes because they're the new potatoes, so they don't really need peeling. And we're going to give the pork hocks a good washing. We used to make this stew with pig's feet too, hey Mom?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a popular one. And they're hard to come by these days in the store. We got the carrots sliced. And then this is how we're doing the potatoes. It was one of our neighbors asked, she said, Rose, does your mom know how to make pork hock stew? Because my Nana used to make it all the time and I really miss it. So that's why we're doing it. We're doing it for you, Lynette. Yay. So Nana's just slicing the cabbage like this. It's a nice day today, hey? Okay, so now the water's all boiled. And we're just going to put the pork hocks in there. So that's the first step. Okay, so now we're going to put the beans in. Because the beans are what?
No cook it.
The beans aren't cooked yet, so okay.
Yeah.
So now the beans. And we got just the variety of beans here. You could use any kind, eh, Ma?
Oh, yeah.
Kidney beans or...
Anything, but you could put them, you know, from the cans.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got dried beans and then what I did was I soaked them. And then here's the cabbage, the onions. We did about half an onion. Potatoes, carrots, and then the tomatoes and the seasoning, salt, pepper coming out. Okay, so before we put the rest of the ingredients in, we're just going to let this cook for how long, Ma? Maybe 20 minutes? Or
Yes.
about 20 minutes or so. Make sure the pork hocks and the beans have a good boil. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, so it's been boiling about 20 minutes. Now we're gonna add the potatoes and the carrots and the onions and the tomatoes and the seasoning, and we're gonna add the cabbage last, Ma? Okay. And when you're looking at the pot on the stove, it's boiled down a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna boil some water, and then once everything's in, we'll just add to kind of fill it up again, right? Okay. There goes the tomatoes. So now we have all the vegetables except for the cabbage. Now we're going to put the seasonings in. And that's the Italian seasoning and salt and pepper. And the Italian seasoning, we only need like a tablespoon maybe. So we're just stirring it up now before we put the cabbage in. We don't want to put the cabbage in yet because we want these to cook a little, Ma?
Yeah, they have to cook a little bit more.
Okay, so maybe another 20 minutes or half
maybe
an hour?
An hour.
Oh, okay. As soon as the veggies are tender.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's looking pretty good.
And the carrots juicy.
Okay, so the potatoes and carrots are all nice and tender. So we let it simmer probably for about an hour and a half while we went downtown for a walk. So now we're going to put the cabbage in. And then I guess we'll just let it cook again until the cabbage is nice and tender, hey? So that might take how long? Another hour. So it's an all day, well, not all day, it's a few hours to get this to where you want it. Okay.
It wasn't enough for you.
We're talking to Dixie.
Yeah.
Hey Dixie, who's a good puppy? Who's a good puppy? Now we're going to add a little bit of water, are we?
Not yet.
Oh, we're not going to add it yet. It's got to be cooked and boiled. Okay. All right. There you go. Okay, so here it is, eh? All nice and ready. Everything looks delicious. Okay, so ciao for now, eh, Ma?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ciao.